I got a lot of requests on how to dye your hair at home. It's convenient and it saves a lot of money, and you just need a few ingredients, and it's quite simple. It's very important to have all your supplies ready for the time so you're not running out or having to go to the store. You need hair dye, of course, and I like to go to Sally's and get the professional hair dye, and you just take it out of the box and it comes in a tube. You have to use the developer, which is half and half. It's good to have a brush to apply the dye and a container to put it in, and gloves are so important that you have the gloves. Okay then. Hi, so what I did is I added my dye, comes in a tube, and you do equal portions of dye to developer. So I like to use two different colors and mix them together. So you have to add it all together. So 2 ounces of hair dye and 2 ounces of this color would be 4, and then 4 ounces of developer. And you should mix it. If you get the cream, which I like the cream because you don't get that running down your face and all that. And you mix it up really good. Make sure that you mix it evenly so you get all the little lumps out and all that. It's very, very simple. Get this mixed properly, that's it. That's pretty quick. Then you're ready to apply it to your hair. Hi, so I mixed it up thoroughly. It's a creamy texture. See, it's quite thick, so it doesn't drip so much. But I also wanted to tell you that inside the box of the hair dye is all the instructions. It tells you how long to leave it in your hair and how to mix it. So you'll be fine. This hair dye I leave in for 45 minutes. So now I'm ready to apply. What I like to do is clip up my hair so I can get by my skin right here, the roots, really close. This time in particular, I waited longer so I could do the video. This is like 8 weeks since my last dye, and that, usually I do it every 4 weeks because then it's smaller roots and quicker to do. So I put it up so you can get all this. And I start at the front, applying the dye. I got the brush so it gets right the roots towards the skin and all that really close. Some people don't use a brush, they just kind of use their gloves and rub it in. That doesn't work for me. I like mine thorough and looking good. So you just keep applying the dye, and I'm not doing my whole head at this time. So you just by the neck. So if you wear your hair up, no one can see you dye your hair. Then I take my clips down, and they're just these little clips. And then I go in rows. Take the glove, rub it in a little, and I do another row. It doesn't take very long to do this, but you don't want to rush and miss a spot. you read the directions, it'll say to do a test spot to see if you're allergic, you know, to the dye. You can do that. I have fairly sensitive skin, and I've done quite well with this product. I have been using it for about 4 years now. I've been dyeing my own hair, and I've gotten really good results and a lot of compliments, so I guess I'm pretty good. Then after you're done doing the front part, you just part the back and do the same thing. The back of your head, go all the way down. You make your parts. You want to get complete coverage of all the roots. Take your time. You want to cover your roots, especially if it's your first time. Probably be a bit nervous, but trust me, you'll be fine. The main thing is to make sure your dye is measured properly and you have the equal amount of developer, and so you don't damage your hair, and you just apply it. If I was doing my whole head, I would take a comb and comb it through to make sure, but right now I just want my roots to match the rest of my hair, so I'm just doing the roots. If you're going to do your whole head and you have long hair, you don't want to do it too often, because you don't want to damage your hair with chemicals. I do my whole head maybe twice a year, just so, because you get a point where you have fading and uneven colors, and it keeps it looking bright, natural. And that's this part. I'm going to go now and finish it in my bathroom. Hi, so I used up pretty much all of it, and you make sure you get it with the roots. I press it in with my gloves on, and that's it. Now it's just waiting. So I set my timer, and what I'll do is I'll wash it out and I'll show you the results. I'll show you the conditioner I use. It's very important to condition after you wash your dye out to get your hair shiny and soft, not dried out. You can feel around for spots that you might have missed. But that's it. So I dyed my hair, all the roots. I'm leaving this untouched because it looks good. There's no grays showing there, obviously. And we just wait. So what do you think? I washed it, conditioned it, and this is the color. I think it came out great. What do you think? Send me a comment at wehotflash.com. Love to hear from you. Dye your hair at home. It's easy. Save a lot of money.